Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are starting with a new topic and the topic name is a binomial theorem. In binomial theorem we are going to discuss about the binomial expansion, in the term independent of x and everything that is going to be included in this particular chapter. Let us start up with introduction of the binomial theorem. In introduction, first of all, let me clear you one thing. What is a binomial expression? An expression consisting of two terms is known as a binomial theorem. Means to say any expression having two terms is called binomial expansion. Okay, for example, let us consider an example x plus a. This consists of two independent terms, that is x and a, where x is variable and a is constant. This particular expansion or expression is called binomial expression. Hope so you got this. I want you all to make notes while listening the things. You can pause the video and make notes. So consider x plus a is equals to x plus a to the power 1 is equals to x plus a. If I am saying x plus a whole square, then it is x square plus 2xa plus a square. Why so? Why is it happening? Because as we know, the formula of a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. Then x plus a whole cube is what? It's x cube plus 3xa square b plus 3xa square plus a cube. Hope so you got this also. X ki power a to the power 4, x plus a to the power 4 is x plus a square whole square, and this seems to be x4 plus 4x cube a plus 6x square a square plus 4x a cube plus a to the power 4. See, the right hand side expression in the above equations are known as, all these things are known as binomial expansion. All these things, these things are known as binomial expansions. The coefficient of above expansions are called binomial coefficients. Means to say the coefficient over here is 1, here it is 4, okay, here it is 4, here it is 6, here it is 4, here it is 1, 1 3 3 1. These all are binomial coefficients. Okay, let us start with binomial theorem for positive integral index. Binomial theorem for positive integral index will prove this particular theorem. Okay, see, theorem says n is any positive integral, then x plus a to the power n is equal to x plus a to the power n is equals to nc0 x to the power nc0 x to the power n nc1 x to the power n minus 1, simple, and nc2 x to the power n minus 2 a square dot 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 like this. In general, ncr x to the power n minus r a to the power r plus ncn a to the power n x to the power 0. So I am writing x to the power 0 to be 1 over here. That's it. Okay, this is binomial expansion. If you want me to prove this, I am going to prove it for you right now. See, what proof says, you can prove it by using the principle of mathematical induction. In chapter 4 we did this. If, see, if Sn is a statement, then first of all we will write the statement, that is as it is, we will write whole statement. Then for n equal to 1, this is step 1. This is step 1 for binomial expansion and for PMI. By using PMI, for n equal to 1, just write 1 over here. Just write 1 in left hand side. Left hand side becomes x plus a, and right hand side, in right hand side if you put 1, see, left hand side is x plus a to the power 1. Obviously I am putting 1 to be here. Let it be equation number 1 for sure. This will be 1. Then in right hand side it seems to be 1c0 x to the power 1 plus 1c1 x to the power 0. Simply we can say this is like x plus a. Okay, therefore left hand side equal to right hand side. That's it. Therefore left hand side equal to right hand side. Therefore result is true for n equal to 1. Simple is that. Result is true for n equal to 1. You can write it as 2 and previous equation to be 1. Therefore result is true for n equal to 1. Then let us assume that the result be true for k. we'll write same thing, just replace every n by k. This is nothing but simple PMI, principle of mathematical induction. Then now we have to prove this. We have to prove this particular result. We have to prove by ourselves. We have to prove this result by ourselves. Okay, how will prove it? See, it's quite easy. Now see how we'll prove it. Simply x plus a into kc0 x की पावर k plus kc1 x की पावर k minus 1 a plus kc2 x की पावर k minus 2 a square, like this. I am just writing the terms. Why so? Because in previous slides, as you can see, this is x plus a, this is x plus a to the power a की power k. I am just putting this value. I am doing nothing but just putting this particular value over here. That's it. I'm just putting this value that I am just encircling. I am putting this value from this equation. This is the given equation. I am putting this equation over here. What I'm getting is, see, what I'm getting is x plus a as it is, x plus a as it is, and this whole thing from equation number 1. Now apply multiplication. Simple is that. Apply multiplication, that is x multiplied by all things, a multiplied by all things. It is like, solve it. What we are having is kc0 is 1, x की power k plus 1. The kc1 is k, kc1 is k, as you know. These are the coefficients, these are value a. I can take out common a from here. X की power k, kc1, kc0. Taking a square from here, this is x की power k minus 1 a square from here. This seems to be x की power k minus 1 a square, in bracket this remains as it is. Same is like this, and at the end we'll get this. Okay, see, what we are having is k plus 1 c0. This is the expansion for, this whole thing is the expansion for k plus 1 c0 x की power k plus 1. Okay, I can write it as but we know the formula NCR plus NCR minus 1 equal to n plus 1 CR. Why I am writing this? Because I am using this particular formula here as well as here. Okay, I am using this particular formula here as well as here, here as well as here also. Okay, here also. So it seems to be which formula I am using? I am using this formula, and the formula is this NCR plus NCR minus 1 equal to n plus 1 CR. Ultimately I concluded with this thing. So the result is true for n equal to k plus 1 as well. So the result is true for n equal to k plus 1 as well. Simply what we can say, by using PMI, the result is true for n k sk plus 1. Therefore result should be true for Sn also. Hence proved. This is the exact theorem. Simply we can say a plus x की power n is equals to nc0 nc1 a की power n minus x nc2 an minus 2. Seems to be like this. Okay, if I want to write it generally, then you have to retain this. This is the thing that you need to be retained. Okay, this is simple formula. Just put, see, the meaning of sigma, you all are familiar with sigma. The meaning of sigma is you put 0, then you put 1, you put 2, you put 3. This is complete binomial theorem expansion. That's it. This is it. Nothing else. This is the complete binomial expansion. Okay, hope so you got this. See, the sum of the sum of terms from k equal to 0 to n is basically the binomial expansion. Okay, see, don't worry too much about the writing in sigma notation. Just have the good idea of about the general term only. Why so? Because if you know the meaning of sigma, then you need not to write all this. You just need to write this thing only, and you can easily put the values. Okay, hope so you got this. See how we are going to apply these things in real life in particular equations. See how we can use these things. We can use these things in questions like this. Calculate 5c3. We have to use combination over here. It's so easy. Combine. The formula of combination is 5c3 equal to 5 into 4 into 3 upon 3 into 2 into 1. So it is 20 upon 2. Simply we can say this is 10. Why this is happening? we can use the formula of NCR, and the formula of NCR is this thing. It's so easy to retain. We already did this, so I'm doing it with a good pace. It's quite easy formula, that is NCR equal to n factorial upon r factorial n minus r factorial. So 5c3 seems to be formula uses this 5c3. I can elaborate it, 5 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial. So it seems to be 120 upon 6 into 2. Why so? Because 5 factorial means say 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. From when we will multiply? We will multiply till 1. And 3 factorial is 6, 2 factorial is 2. We'll get the 10 answer. Okay. This is happening just because of one thing, that is n factorial, the formula of n factorial. Okay. Hope so you got this. It's quite easy. Then example number 1 for you. Find the value of a plus 3 to the power 5. What we did till now, we are going to conclude with this particular example. See, x plus a to the power whole n expansion, binomial expansion. I think you already wrote it on your copy. This is 5c0 a to the power 5, 5c1 a to the power 4, 3 to the power 1, 5c2 a cube, 3 square, 5c3 a square, 3 cube, 5c4 a power 1, 3 to the power 4, 5c4, 3 to the power 5. Obvious. Very easy, because x is a and y or a is 3 over here. You need to use the formula of combination only, that is the formula of combination is this thing. 5c0 is 1, 5c1 is 5, 5c1 is 5, 5c2 is 15. This is same thing, one and same thing. So this is our required answer. Hope so you got this. It's quite easy. What you did this, you use the formula, then use the formula of combination, you'll get the required resultant. Okay. See, note for binomial expansion, these are very important notes. The expansion of x to the power n, x to the power a whole power n consists of n plus 1 terms. We conclude from x plus a to the power 1 consists of 2 terms, whole square consists of 3 terms, x plus a whole square consists of 3 terms, x plus a whole cube consists of 4 terms. So x plus a to the power n consists of n plus 1 terms. Then the expansion, the sum of the power of x and a in each term should be equal to n. The sum of x to the power a and c, see here, this is a to the power 5, 3 to the power 0. Now, sum of the terms is 5. This is 4 plus 1 is 5. Here it is 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. 3 plus 2 is again 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 plus 4 power sum is 5. 5 plus 0 is again 5. Okay. That's what I am writing in next sheet. Next slide actually. So this is x plus a to the x and a terms power addition should be equal to n. See, in the expansion, the coefficient of nc0, nc1 and ncr are called binomial expansion and binomial coefficient. These all are simply denoted by nc1. They all are denoted by nc1. Okay, hope so you got this. Now there are some simple questions for you. See, MCQ number 1, what it says, the number of term of the expansion x plus a to the power n is, option A is n, option B is n plus 2, option C is n plus 2 c2, and option 4 is n minus 1. Think and just tell what will be the answer. The number of term in the expansion x plus a to the power n. The number of terms in the expansion is n plus 1. Okay. Moving to second question. The general term of the expansion x plus a to the power n is what? Tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x ki power n plus r a to the power r. Tr plus 1 equal to ncr x ki power n plus r a. Tr plus 1 equal to ncr x ki power n minus r a to the power r, or Tr plus 1 equal to ncr x ki power n minus r a to the power r. So obviously the general term of the expansion is, see, I didn't tell this to you, I am telling you right now. The general term of the expansion is this, ncr x ki power n minus r a to the power. In next lecture we'll discuss it in detail. Okay, so general term is Tr plus 1 is equals to ncr x ki power. And this is last question for you today. Last question, what it says, the number of term in the expansion a plus b plus c whole power n is how many number of expansion? N plus 2 c2. Second part is n plus 1 n plus 2 upon 2. Third part is both 1 and 2 or none of these. The number of terms, obviously this is correct, this is again correct. As you know, for three terms the number of expansion is one and same thing. Okay, this is both 1 and 2 are correct. Hope so you got this. This is the end of today's lecture. We'll discuss in detail these second and third question in next lecture. Hope so you got this.